Does she ever have a day off? Queen, 92, is straight back to work after hosting Charles' 70th birthday banquet as she accompanies party guest King Harold V to an Anglo-Norse Society reception. The Queen was on fine form today as she met up with the King of Norway, the morning after he attended her party at Buckingham Palace to celebrate Prince Charles' 70th birthday. The pair greeted each other warmly at the Naval and Military Club in St James's, London, with King Harold V kissing her on each cheek and then on the hand. He said, "Thank you for a nice party yesterday. I'm so glad," replied the Queen enthusiastically, and the pair chatted warmly about the previous night's events. The Queen was heard to say how much Charles had enjoyed himself. "He looked like it," the King replied. His wife, Queen Sonia, who was also at the bash, had been due to accompany her husband to this morning's engagement. But he explained to his royal host that she simply didn't feel very well this morning and had decided to stay at home. A spokesman for the Royal Court of Norway also confirmed that she was unwell but said there was no cause for alarm. The royals were attending a reception to mark the centenary of the Anglo-Norse Society. Both Her Majesty the Queen and His Majesty King Harold V of Norway are joint patrons of the society. The centenary reception offered an opportunity to recognize members of the Anglo-Norse Society who have made a positive contribution to its community and culture over the past 100 years. Founded in 1918, it is a registered charity promoting understanding between Britain and Norway. The society hosts a program of events, which include talks by British and Norwegian speakers on a wide variety of subjects, as well as film showings and excursions. The society also supports scholarships for British students to pursue graduate and postgraduate study in Norway. Turning to her guides, the Queen said cheerfully, "So what's the plan here?" and was swiftly introduced to Rolf Kristoffersen, the vice president. She was shown a commemorative almanac by committee member Angela Kristoffersen which included items commemorating her first ever state visit as queen, which was to Norway, in 1955. "Rather fun to do that," the monarch said of the book. The monarch was wearing a plum suit by Stuart Parkin with a matching Rachel Trevor Morgan hat and the large diamond bow brooch that she wore on her historic trip. Among those the Queen met was a fellow 92-year-old Tula Gobe, who her husband, Peter, at an Anglo-Norse event in 1958. The Queen seemed enchanted to learn that Mrs. Gobe, who was wearing her national dress as she sat in her wheelchair, was sporting the Norwegian equivalent of the CBE medal that had belonged to her late father, Leif Jonsson, a well-known wartime broadcaster in Oslo. Michael Brooks, a British-born, Oslo-based lawyer, who is chairman of the Norway branch of the society, said it was an honor to have two royal families present. "We would feel very proud to have present one member of the royal families, but to be here with two is very special indeed," he said.